Not much is known about what happened to George Parker. It's been a little while since anybody's really talked about George Parker outside the Parker home. You think about the room that's next to yours. Untouched in years. So you open the door, and there's almost like this stillness. Even though your mother probably goes in there once a week to clean or dust, nothing is really touched. The desk has some comic books sitting there. And despite the fact that your mother does clean and dust the room, the bed is unmade from the last time he got out of it.
Oh no!
And there's folded laundry at the foot of the bed. Because if it's not put away, he's probably never truly gone.
He never told me anything about anything. He was just my brother. I mean, I know he was into like looking into the loop and stuff, but I thought it was just I didn't know I didn't know until after he disappeared that he even had this map or this key or like anything else. She pulls out a tape and she plays it.
As the years went by, I started to see more and hear more. But now it wasn't just darkness. There was things. And the things were seeing me. And there were these men in suits. As you open the bathroom door, there standing is a man in a suit who you bump into. You do not recognize this man. His glasses, dark sunglasses on. Pardon me. Have you seen this man? It's a photo of Mr. Barker.
Look, I've seen men in suits, in sunglasses, way too many times in my life, and it's never a good sign.
The doors burst open, and here comes the man in the suit. Barker, my old friend. And you see Barker's face just go pale.
Oh, this should be good.
As he looks around and goes, wait. And before he can finish, the man in the suit puts his hands around Barker's neck. Nobody gets out of the common. You live the common when you join the common. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to come back? I don't understand. And the man in the black suit goes, oh, no. There's no coming back. I just wanted to let you know why this was going to happen. And light starts to appear out of Mr. Barker. And this light goes through the room, and there is no more Mr. Barker. I believe. I don't know. I think if you were to go through the school records and to some classrooms, I don't know if you would ever see that a Mr. Barker was ever here.
I'm gonna look and see if Mr. Barker's in the yearbook.
Great.
Cool.
So as you're flipping through page after page after page, not only is Mr. Barker not in the yearbook, there's a new teacher you have not heard of.
Carrie Baker?
That's not Mr. Barker.
That's not Mr. Barker at all. I was wondering, you see, I'm helping out Miss Baker this afternoon.
Okay, she's lovely.
She's the best math teacher I think we have here.
10 years at this school, it's unreal.
So,
Come on in, everybody, come on, class is gonna start. Hello, class. The whole class in unison. Hello, Mrs. Baker.
they all call her by her name.
I love nothing more than being a teacher in the Boulder City, a city of progress and history. I feel like I'll be here forever. I feel like that's the normal thing.
Okay.
As she steps away from the mic, and people start applauding.
What was that?
That was the weirdest speech I've ever heard. That's clearly somebody or something trying to mask as somebody.
And then she stops and looks right at you. And she smiles. And then winks. And then keeps walking.
Excuse me.
Hi, I'm Carol.
This is my cool friend, you guys.
We were just kind of wondering, from your perspective, what you may have noticed or seen.
Who's Miss Baker?
You told her about Miss Baker?
The teacher? The teacher who won the award today?
Yeah, the teacher who I never heard of a fucking week ago.
Wait, you know? Do you remember Mr. Barker?
That little skinny guy in the bad suits?
Shit, how are you remembering?
But what's the deal with Mr. Barker then?
The teacher?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do any of your comics explain that?
I mean, as far as I know, people could pop in and out of dimensions. Why they do it is different from universe to universe.
But we remember him. And we don't remember this new one.
You do too. Some fish is going on.
We witnessed something that is indescribable.
I don't think anyone's gonna believe us.
Come on. Surely, like, I know weird stuff has been going on, but this is personal. We know something bad is going on, and we can't ignore that. Everybody else seems to ignore these things, but I don't want to be one of those people.
You see what looks like kind of a more extreme version of the treehouse, almost. The survival part of it. You see a work desk and robot parts on it. You see a tube television, a VCR, and you see hanging on the wall a map of the Dart. The Dart is the Hadron Collider that sits in the middle of your city. And you're seeing red string connecting different parts of the Dart. You see numbers written on the poster.
On the wall, this is his handwriting, and this was his key, and this was his map, but he was always home at dinner. Like, when did he ever sneak out and do this? I mean, I know I'm sneaking out right now, and my mom doesn't know where I am, and I didn't know where he was if he was sneaking out. But how? I thought he just got taken one day. I thought he fell in some kind of hole, or I thought he fell into the loop. Like, what was he doing?
You feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh no.
Bobby?
And as you turn around, it's a man in a suit.
Oh, no!
I think you should come with us. We see the car that Chrissy was put in pulling up to the gate. As the man rolls down the window, leans out, waves to the security guard. As the gate opens up, the car pulls in, driving towards the Dart.
Who's that right there? The new kid?
What? Are you serious?
Hey, I never seen him before. Was he here before me? Like, I haven't been here long. I mean, I don't know.
Are you high right now? That's Ethan. He was here on Friday. What are you talking about? He's the captain of the football team.
What? He's sitting in Chrissy's seat, though.
Who?
Oh! Chrissy. Oh, you were at Chrissy's party last week. You know.
I was at Ethan's party last week.
I think Chrissy got taken and replaced, like Miss Baker. Something's odd going on. Like, you seen this new guy around? His name's Ethan, and they're acting like they were at his party. It's so funny that you don't know who Chrissy is because y'all awful lot alike.
Rima looks over. Is that a friend of yours? Who are your friends?
Ellie, you met Ellie, you met Ricky, and then remember Chrissy,
The redhead.
the redhead.
You should tell them to come here.
She's not here anymore. He is.
She looks at you. Ah, a replacement. You're not from here, are you?
I mean, a little outside of town, but general area.
She puts her hand on your forehead and touches your forehead.
What?
And as she does, all those visions from the classroom, all those things you started to see become memories, flashing at you quickly, quickly, quickly. And as you suddenly realize you're not home, suddenly after the loop, people, not everyone, some people started to see things, experience things. First it seemed like waking dreams, but started to become very clear things were real.
Visions.
Yes,
So other people have had them?
a few.
Have you had them?
If you're not scared of the visions, they can't hurt you. as she pulls back and walks back into her room.
Leanne, I've never infiltrated any place before, and I'm feeling at a loss.
To me, it's breaking the law, so I never did it either.
You're bad boy, Bobby. What would you do?
Ellie grabs Bad Boy Bobby by the scuff of his shirt.
Whoa!
All right, you have about 5 seconds to get on our same page and tell us what you know, or else I will hurt you.
When it comes to the common, you have 3 options. Disappear, help them, or stop looking into these things. I decided to stop looking into these things when a year went by and I hadn't been home.
You're not the Bobby from this world.
You've been here for 5 years. Did you appear when George went missing?
Have you ever broken into a place?
Yes.
What's the best point of entry?
Hello? Is there like even a place to sit down in here? Or like food? Or like someone to talk to?
They won't listen to you.
What the fuck? Oh, you're so cute.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been here a long time. A long time. You've been here for all of what?
I don't know. Like, I was in a car and then I was here, so it's like, I don't know, a couple hours, maybe, max.
For them, it has only been about a day. We dumped you in another world for a month.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
We put you somewhere else for a little while. Because that's something we can do. Leanne's grandmother, I believe you call her Mima, as he looks over some papers. Ask her how old she is, and ask yourself how old she seems.
Leanne, the dart is the common.
The dart is the common.
Professor Lucas turns and looks right at the camera and goes, "Hello there, I'm Professor Lucas. I'm the one who created the Hadron Collider, and I've also created this new one, the dot, put right here in the middle of Boulder City. We put it in the middle of America because we wanted to see what would happen if you put the Hadron Collider, something of amazing scientific discovery, in the middle of the country as opposed to one of the major operating cities. We hope that this will bring jobs and opportunity to you in the Boulder City. Thank you, employee. Thank you for working at the dart. At the dart. At the dart. At the dart.
To go right
As
now.
the movie starts to slow down,
We have to go now.
and it burns.
I'm trying
and you
to
see just the
remember.
light.
I recognize Professor Lucas.
You recognize Professor Lucas?
What?
I don't know.
Professor Lucas. Professor Lucas. I feel like I've seen his picture somewhere. Somewhere. With my mother. Oh no. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It's making me hurt.
It's okay, stop, don't, it's okay.
Your nose starts to bleed.
Oh.
Okay, so then we need to get you the fuck out of here, because that's some bullshit.
No, they're not gonna let me get out of here. I know it. I know it. I mean, I think I've even been through this before. I don't know, but I've never felt anything like I feel when I'm around you, and I can't let you stay here.
And I'm not leaving without you.
No, you're being emotional.
As the doctors have finished putting the electrodes to your head, lifting them up, as they push you into the room, the man in the common suit turns to a figure in the corner and goes, "The Katana program continues to work beautifully. We continue to discover things about the people in each world with each different katana." So as you run over, you tackle Bad Boy Bobby, causing him to fall forward as his hand reaches out and touches the collider, as a blinding light hits the entire room. And when your guys' vision comes back, it's not Bobby under you, it's George. I told you not to come for me.
No, I'm not gonna listen to that.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You're here now. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine now. You can come home. You can come home to Mom. She won't be crazy anymore. You can come home.
The fight's not over.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna come back
No, no,
But
no.
you can't follow me.
No, no.
And he touches the
No!
collider as another blinding light hits the room. And Bad Boy Bobby lies on the floor. You go over to Ellie's house. You open the door. You walk into the kitchen, and sitting there is a man in a suit.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, your parents write a movie.
Oh God.
They're fine.
Okay.
George, on the other hand,
Oh.
he's been a little bit of a thorn in the side for some time.
Good.
Yes, very good. As he takes a step forward, and his body changes as he gets closer, changing, before being this close to you, turning back into the man in the suit, and says to you, "We choose this form because it's more agreeable. The fact that you think we might be human is idiotic."
Oh. My God.
The loop lights up again. A giant pulse going through you guys as you slowly see a vision as it starts to open up in front of you. And it shows you a world much like your own, but yet not quite. Fire goes across this world.
Oh
And you see giant tentacle monsters rising out from the ground.
no!
And sitting in the middle of this fire and death and creatures is the Dart.
I don't want any of your friends or family to be hurt. Ricky, you almost lost your dad.
But we're in this. We're in this together. It's not just you anymore.
It's
It's not
all
just you
of
and
us.
George. It's everybody.
It's all of us. It's Mima too.
I feel like, because I wanted to find George so bad, I'm gonna put everyone in danger. And I'm sorry. If you want to get out now, please do it.
We all have something going on here.
I don't want you all to die. You're my friends. My best friends.
George walks in. As a woman turns and looks at him and says, "Soldier, what do you have to report?" To which George says, "It looks like my world is still okay, but the forces are growing stronger." To which the commander says, "Well, if that's true, that means we need the general back. We need the best mind we could possibly have. George, I'm going to need you to go back, and you're going to have to get Mrs. Hamilton." And as you see on the desk, Mima, at about 40 years old, with George and other soldiers in victory, standing over a tentacled creature. "You should send my wife.
What? What?
I think she'd be the best person for the job." And as he says that, an older version of someone who'd be familiar walks in. Katana. 6 years older. The commander looks and goes, "Your wife? I have concerns about Katana. She's been touched by the common." And George goes, "She has, but that programming was broken 7 years ago." And George looks over at his wife and goes, "You think you can do it?" We say that as we pull up out and you see the world surrounded by monsters and creatures, as we see the Hydron Collider, the dart of this universe, sitting dead center, a pulsating light around it. As we zoom forward and you see inside the top of the dart is a man strapped, wires and tubes coming out of his head and back, his eyes open, glowing. Professor Lucas. His eyes close. As he opens them, normal eyes once again, smiling and saying, Mima. And that will bring us to the end of Volume 1
I bring her back for that?
of Blood-Curdling Tales from the Loop.